very first thing you need to do is cut them into nice even pieces, right?
So they have an even cooking time.
So they cook the same amount of time. Then give them a good rinse off. So make sure you run them under plenty of cold water and then pop them into a pan full of cold water. So
start them in cold water.
Start them in cold. So what you're going to do is wash some of that starch off.
Gotcha.
And that's going to actually give you a much fluffier mashed potato.
A lighter potato.
Lighter potato.
A lighter potato.
Which is what we need.
Okay.
The next thing that you want to do, and I also throw a little bit of garlic in my water with a little bit of
Oh, that's
salt.
great. That's a good trick because it's subtle. Right?
Absolutely.
And it cooks up along with the potatoes and mashes right in. That's great.
Because if you go ahead and if you grind up that garlic and pop it through the potatoes, it is too strong.
It can be really too strong. That mellows it considerably.
The next thing that you need to do is go and invest in one of these bad boys. It's called a ricer. You can use a food mill too, but it gives you beautiful, fine pieces of potato. So
again, very fluffy. It looks like snow when you put it through the ricer as opposed to just hitting it with the masher. Right. Unless you like a smashed potato. A lot of people like that consistency.
Right, which is also
sort of a thing.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving, I think this is more of a traditional thing, right?
Yep,
having
absolutely.
a lighter potato.
Make sure you season the water, right? So put a nice
fat amount of salt in there.
Big amount of salt. You get it for me. Lovely.
Gotcha.
And then into these potatoes, so you rice them. Now, you keep them warm, because if you keep the potatoes at the same temperature as your butter and your milk or your cream, whatever you want to add in, it's going to come together in a much better way.
And then once they're done, guys, they can stay warm in perfect consistency for hours if you put them in a little bain-marie, a larger pot with a little bit of simmering water.
Now, I always stir mine with a whisk.
Nice.
Right? Because, again, it just helps to break up those little lumps.
Gotcha.
I've got a little bit of my cream. You can use cream or milk, so whatever floats your boat. Cream, of course, is going to
whatever floats your boat. The cream floats our boat.
a little richer.
Nice.
And it is Thanksgiving, so you can go a little wild. And then you just sort of mix that through, and you'll see you start to get this...
The consistency is lovely, yeah.
Beautiful, fluffy consistency.
Looks like clouds in a pot.
Right? Always use a spoon to check the flavour. Fantastic.
More salt, yeah.
A little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Yep, so add that in.
Delicious.
Give it another whisk, and you're good to go. So grab your serving dish.
Delicious.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we call double dipping, ladies and gents.
Potatoes are still hot. It'll build our immune system.
Exactly.
There you go.
All right, wait for it. I'm all for a double dip. Look at that, right?